Hi there. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you might be in the world. Happy Saturday. I'm Amy Pat T. Colvin. Thanks for tuning in today. And for those of you who haven't tuned in yet or don't know me, one of the things that I do is I help people develop peace of mind and resilience and vitality. And I do that through a combination of qigong, Taoist meditation, and conversations around acceptance and compassion. So over the last span of days, you can look back at some of the things that I've talked about. We have covered topics of patience, tolerance, acceptance, understanding, kindness, and we've done some qigong exercises to bring in there. And what I want to talk with you about today is the fact that most of these ideas are really simple, but they're not easy, right? So I was just having lunch with some friends the other day, and we were talking about this, and it's like the idea that you want to lose weight, it's a simple idea, but it isn't easy to implement. The idea that you want to quit smoking, it's pretty simple. You want to quit? Yes. Is it easy? No. So creating change is really difficult sometimes, and it does require patience, it does require tolerance, it does require acceptance and understanding of self, especially in areas of personal growth and personal development. So what can be done about that? Well, depending on who you are and how you are, sometimes setting a schedule can be really helpful. If you just begin to build a pattern, sort of like for the last 26 days, I've been coming to you live at 8 a.m. every morning. It's building a pattern. And some days, it's not easy. It's simple, right? Go live every day, 8 a.m. It seems simple, but some days it's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to talk about? Oh, I'm feeling tired. You know, whatever it might be, but there's that willingness to set a schedule. And for me, I really am not much of a schedule girl. So, but that's not to say that that hasn't been valuable, to have this commitment. I think the other thing that helps us create positive change is making a commitment, either to ourselves by writing it down, or to others by letting other people know that we're doing, or to have an accountability partner, or to have a coach. So one of the things that I'm going to talk about in the next couple of days is you've enjoyed this series so far, but where do you go from here? You know, yeah, you can come back, and these videos are going to live on this Facebook page for a long time. You can always come back and pick out the snippet that means something to you. You could go read a book. You could buy a book and read a book, like the flip book that I have that's called Compassion Cultivation. Is that what it's called? Cultivating Compassion. I couldn't even remember my own book title. You know, that is a flip book. You can find other flip books out there with inspirational ideas to help motivate you. But sometimes it's also really nice to have that human accountability, to have a human mentor. And that's one of the reasons why every year I go to either a weekend or week-long retreat with my longtime meditation teacher. And I've been doing this for 25 years. And sometimes students will say to me, well, you know, I just did this weekend class with you. Why would I do it again? You just teach the same stuff. And I'm here to tell you that even if you hear the same stuff over and over again, you have evolved into a different stage in life, and you're going to hear things differently. So for example, if you've been listening to this series over the last 26 days, you might have gotten some aha moments out of it, and my guess is if you listened again in a couple of years, you'll get different aha moments out of it. But therein is that value of sticking with it, making that aspiration for yourself on a daily basis, like I've talked about in the past. I want to be a better, or I am good enough. I'm a good enough, but I want to grow and become even better. I am enough in this moment, but I want to grow and continue to become even better. And it sounds simple, but it's not easy. And so there are resources out there to be able to help you with that. And if there's any way that I can help you, I would be happy to do that. So some ways in which I can help you continue to grow into this vitality, this resilience, this peace of mind is through weekend workshops. So if you happen to be in the Puget Sound area or even more closely into Skagit Valley region of Washington, I offer workshops at my home here on Samish Island in this space that you see here. I offer short workshops locally in the community. If you're not near me locally, I also run a 7-week program online where no matter where you are in the world, we can come together in a small group and go through this 7-week program that sort of goes through the story arc of self-acceptance, self-appreciation, self-compassion, compassion for loved ones, compassion for people we find to be difficult. And all of that builds on itself to help you shift into that place of more contentment with self. And again, it's not easy. I mean, yes, it's not easy, but it's very simple. You dial in, 2-hour class, that's the end of it. And then we do the same thing next week. Or if you're looking for something a little bit bigger and broader than that, I offer retreats. This year I'm going to be going to Peru, Sedona, Ireland. So all of these are opportunities to help you continue with your growth, to help you shift into that place where you have support as you work into this simple concept of saying for yourself, I'm enough, but I want to grow and become even better. Or help you deepen that practice of breathing into the Dantian, finding that inner peace, finding that connection with that divine within. So there's all kinds of things in the world that appear to be simple on the outside. And I invite you not to give up, no matter what it might be. I mean, in my life personally, I started out this year committed to doing a 30-minute workout. I've got this really awesome 30-minute workout program, different workouts every day for 7 days, and you just keep repeating them. Simple, not easy. Am I doing it? No. Am I beating myself up for the fact that I'm not doing it? No. But I know that I have a retreat coming up to Peru in April, and I need to be more fit than I am now in order to go do that. And so now that I've told you about it, maybe it will help me become more accountable for getting back into that routine. So we all have areas of growth. We all have things that we want to change in our personal world. And it's not easy. So in the process of recognizing that, be kind to yourself. And even that isn't always easy. But for just the last little moment of today, let's just drop our gaze, breathe into the belly, sit with self, be in the now, and for 30 seconds, we're going to do the hard work of being with ourselves. Breathing into the belly, connecting with that internal wisdom, that divine within. And knowing that you are enough. And that you have the strength to grow and become even better. You have the strength to face those challenges. With that, we'll bring this session to a close. Have a happy Saturday. I have a friend in town and we're going to go off for a hike, which I'm really looking forward to. Take my pup up in the woods. And whatever you choose to do today, do it knowing that you are enough. Do it with the faith that even if things seem simple, they're not always easy, but don't give up. So have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.